jabbing. Back up.
That's a good one. My first memory of boxing was when I was a kid, and I used to see my stepfather used to watch boxing in the basement all the time. He used to watch the big Mike Tyson fights, Lance Lewis fights, you know, even Azuma Nunes. It was one of his favorite boxers. Then, you know, I used to be upstairs in my room. I used to hear my stepfather yelling, punch him, you know, you know, it was really good, you know. So I came upstairs and wondered what's all the noise, you know. And he was so excited about watching boxing, and he told me when he was a kid back in Ghana, he used to watch boxing and stuff like that, and he was really into it. But his parents didn't let him box because they didn't like the sport. They thought it was a little violent, but you know, he said he had a passion for it. Yeah. So that's my first memory of boxing. What happened with me was I was track and field, football, and basketball stuff. And then my basketball career ended a little early because I had an injury, you know, in the basketball game. So when I moved to Niagara Falls, which is Niagara Falls, Ontario, I looked at myself and I said, you know, I need something. I need to find something that I really enjoy. And I really enjoyed boxing because I used to watch it with my stepfather. So my whole plan was to find a boxing gym and just learn the art, learn how boxing was. And the first time I put on a pair of gloves and started hitting the bag and learning about boxing, I kind of fell in love with boxing. That was it. That was quite the adventure, you know. It was surreal for me, pretty much when I got there. You know, like, you know, some people find out, hey, you're going to the Olympics, and they were so excited, they get excited. For me, it didn't hit me until I got that I was actually competing in the Olympics. My journey leading to that was my first week of boxing. I came home and I told my girlfriend, I said, you know what? In 2008, I'm going to go to the Olympics. And I'll never forget it. She said to me, how would you learn how to box first? You know? I said, don't worry. I was like, you watch. Like, this is the sport. I'm going to dedicate my time and work hard. And in 2008, I'm going to go to the Olympics. And I had my first fight on the Niagara Falls boxing team. And I didn't enjoy it too much because I pretty much survived that fight. You know, from me watching Muhammad Ali fight or trying to move like Muhammad Ali, you know, I survived the fight and I actually won my first fight. And then I went back to my coach and I said, you know what, I don't like getting hit. I was like, I think from watching boxing previously, I learned from fighters as Calvin Porter, who was a USA Olympian, Floyd Mayweather, watching him, Pernell Whitaker was one of my favorite fighters. That boxing is supposed to be a sport where you hit and not get hit, and that's where you last longer. So I asked around about who's the best training coach in the city, and came across this gentleman named Jamie Phelps. And my first 2 weeks of boxing with him, I told him the same thing. I'm here because I want to go to the Olympics. And he said, "Okay, let's do it," you know. And then and the rest is history. When I got to China, you know, they had a big media group there. You know, they're taking pictures. We had to sign autographs and stuff like that. They drove us to the Olympic Stadium where we were staying, and just seeing the different teams, like Team USA, Russia, Jamaica, Sweden, all those different France, all those different teams, all those different countries, you know, from all over the world. Everybody gathered in one place at the Olympic Village, you know, staying in apartments and walking across the street, seeing guys like Dwayne Wade and LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? That stuff to me was crazy. I was like, yeah, I see these guys on TV, and now I'm here shaking their hands and taking pictures with them. You know, that was when it hit me that, hey, you know what, I'm actually among the best in the world, and I'm actually here. So, that was really an experience.
Yeah.
But the opening ceremony was amazing. You get to see like a lot of movie stars, Jackie Chan, you know, who was big in China. You know, Yao Ming, who was big in China. He was a basketball. You know, you meet all these performers, Spice Girls. You know, it was great. You know, it was just a real cool experience.
And did you learn during that period of time, during that 2 weeks of competition?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
The 2 weeks of competition, I learned that experience is everything. You know, experience is everything. Especially me being the first boxer in history to enter the Olympic Games with 8 amateur fights. You know, that's like a preschool student skipping high school and going all the way to university. That's something that never happened. You know? So when I did that, everyone was asking me, "Oh, how much fights do you have?" And I said, 8. Like, what are you doing here? You know? But they couldn't believe that a guy who has 8 fights could be in the Olympics. And I defied the odds, and I proved that, you know, by hard work and dedication, you can be among the best. Being a professional boxer and a professional fighter, you learn how to handle different situations, you know, and that's why it was so easy for me to be a coach, because when you're in the ring, you know, someone's hitting you with power shots, you have to make adjustments, and you have to learn how to handle those shots. You know, if you get hurt, you gotta know what to do. If someone tries to set traps for you, you gotta know how to escape those traps. So me being in the professional ring and experiencing all that stuff made me a better coach, because I understand if say for instance, one of my boxers come back in the corner and say, "Hey coach, you know, this guy hits really hard," you know, I know how to handle that. You know, I know how to take away the power. I know how to smother it. You know, so to get you in a better situation, whereas you can end up winning the fight. You know, so the transition from professional boxers to a coach, it was really easy, because, you know, you have to live it to actually teach it. You know, and a lot of people who haven't lived boxing or experienced anything, they can't really tell you about it. You know? So that was I think the main thing that actually helped me to become a coach and to teach other athletes. And, you know, it was my professional career, traveling over, you know, stuff. when I moved to Saskatchewan, it wasn't like Toronto. Toronto is big, busy, a lot of things to do. You come here and you can get anywhere in 10 minutes. So to me, this was a way of escaping, not being in Toronto, But I think the main reason why I started the gym was to help give back, to the younger youths, because the thing is, as a kid growing up in Toronto, I had pretty much a rough life. I know what it's like to be on the streets, and I know what it's like to be, So the thing is, for me, it was a way of trying to help the youths on the streets, trying to get them away from trouble, and helping them have a place that they can come to and don't have to worry about everything else, stress in the world. Just come and learn about boxing, and hopefully they can transfer that into their own life and even something bigger, as Olympics to nationals or as a professional fighter. So, when I started the gym, I started the gym with $0. I didn't go to the bank. The banks didn't help me, didn't give me no loan. So I worked hard and I saved money, and I bought a ring, I bought this, I bought that, and so I have all this, So a lot can accumulate, with just nothing. So yeah.
How long it takes you to?
It took me about 3 years. I spent my summer doing side jobs to actually get more equipment to actually help my athletes better themselves. And sometimes there was some kids that that came from like trouble backgrounds that have in my gym, but they can't afford the money. So I end up having them sponsoring them and having them come in for free, even though I know in the long run they probably hurt me in the end. But you know what? Just having that kid learn something and experience and having someone care for him, it's kind of like a big deal for me, because every young kid or athlete have a story, I think someone, I forgot his name, but one guy said this. He said many flowers have bloom on season in the desert, but just because of the cold and the desert storms, nobody gets to experience how beautiful that flower is. Meaning saying that many people have talents, but a lot of us die in this world without anybody getting to experience our talents. And that's why I have a lot of kids that actually I want them in here, because I want to experience what kind of talents those kids have. I want people to see that. So yeah. Jamie Phelps is a mentor to me. He was the first guy that taught me self-value, self-worth. You know what I mean? He actually believed in my ability. He helped me in a lot of ways as far as like boxing goes, as far as learning the sport of boxing, learning the science of boxing. Knowing when to punch, knowing when not to punch, knowing how to read a fighter's breathing patterns, knowing a lot of footwork, But the thing is that the main thing is he taught me about life after boxing. A lot of people want to box, but they don't know what they're going to do after boxing. So having Jamie as a coach and as a mentor was a huge part of my boxing career.
You're from Ontario, but living and boxing now in the Midwest. How hard is it to be the outsider when comes the time to find book fights?
It's very hard. Regina is not known for boxing, but boxing was not established yet, I don't think, from what I see, you know. So they could have a superstar here, but no one will recognize you because it's just everybody's so close-minded and they stick to their own cliques, you know. So I think me being here actually hurt my career a lot, you know. And you know, it's just a matter of that appreciation. Sometimes everything happens for a reason. Sometimes you need to be in a place where it sometimes humble you and make you realize that, you know what, you know, you have to do something more to get what you want. You can't just show up somewhere and expect everyone to know who you are. You know, you have to really widen your horizons and go to different places and experience different things. You know, some places are easier, some places are hard.
You went to North Dakota to fight?
I went to North Dakota to fight.
Yeah, tell me about that.
And to be honest with you, North Dakota was like my second home. You know, everyone there knew who I was just from watching the Olympics. You know, everyone greeted me with open arms there. You know, they actually loved me in North Dakota. You know, I have friends, coaches that are actually there. A lot of people don't know this, but the guy who gave me my first professional fight, he actually trained Manny Pacquiao. So, and then he sent Manny Pacquiao over to the Federation. So, North Dakota has a lot of history as far as boxing goes. Yeah. So it's a great place. Virgil Hill, you know, 4-time world champion is from North Dakota.
When we know boxing and we watch your record,
yeah,
you have 4 no contests.
Yeah.
Meaning 4 different reasons to not give you
the win,
the victory.
Yeah.
Can you share your craziest story about that?
I was in North Dakota fighting at the Four Bears Casino, and I fought this guy from California, and that was the second fight. And I hit him with a body shot to the sternum, and he went down, and he was bent over. His hands was not touching the mat, because I know the rules. If your hands start touching the mat, that means he's down. But he was slumped over, and I looked at the referee, and the referee looked at me, and he didn't do anything. He didn't step in, he didn't say nothing. So I just went and I knocked him out. And the promoter came back and said, well, we can't give you the fight. Even though they raised my hands, they said they can't give me the fight. And I said, why? He said, because the guy's right hand was touching that floor, and he hit him when he was down. I said, no, I didn't hit him when he was down. I looked at the referee. It's on tape. You can see me looking at the referee saying, hey, you know, are you going to step in, or are you, you know, should I proceed? And the referee, you know, he gave me signals, so I knocked him. And then, yeah, that was the craziest one. But the most craziest one was back in Four Bears again. I was facing a guy named, what was his name? Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. But anyways, I was facing this guy who they brought me in thinking that I was going to lose against him, and I knocked him down in the second round. I knocked him down in the third round. Now, if you know boxing and the must 10-point system, if you know about boxing, that's an automatic win. If you knock a guy down twice, it's a 10-8 round, right? So I won. In order for him to beat me, he'd have to knock me out, which he didn't, and they end up giving him the fight. so my corner argued it, and then they changed it to a no contest. This will give me the win. So they didn't want him to have a bad record, And my corner knew the rules and what's going on, and instead of giving me the win, they make it in the cards and nobody wins. So that was just nuts.
We have to remember that you're from a great generation of fighters who you grew up, trained, and fought with. Gary Russell Jr., Rashid Warren. What would it take to get you back in the club?
I think I gotta get busy. I gotta get fights. You know, I should be among the right now. Those guys. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I have seen, I have been around, who are now world champions. For example, Alvarez is fighting Pascal. Me and Alvarez went to the Olympics together, and now he's on his way to a world title as well. But I just need the right people around. You know, the right managers, the right trainers, the right PR people. I need to get those people back around me. You know, people who look for your best interests and not just theirs. You know? So I think that was my major slump. As I was coming up, I had the wrong people in my corner. So I think by me getting that back and having the right promoters and getting the right fights and having the right people to build me up, I could see myself having a world title in the next 2 years. My top 5 has been Willie Pep, Pernell Whitaker, Salvador Sanchez. I liked there's another guy, Charles Burley. Nobody ever heard of it, but Charles Burley was the guy who created the Philly Shell. Very, very interesting boxer to watch. And another one that I like, he is a southpaw, Zabzu. That's the guys.
Yeah.
You know, I like Zazu.
Yeah, me too.
And I can't forget Emmanuel Augustus. I love Emmanuel Augustus. The drunken master. That's the
okay.
Yes. For the perfect day for a guy who takes boxing seriously will have to be, you have to look sharp. You have to look sharp on the pads and sharp in sparring. Like you have to look really good. And if a fighter was not nervous before a fight, something's wrong. Because before every fight, a boxer should be nervous. Because the thing is, you don't know what's going to happen. But once that bell rings, all that nervousness goes away. Because you're already there now. So you have no choice but to fight. So you have to adjust. You have to make the necessary adjustments. And for a fighter to make those necessary adjustments in the ring as he goes, that's a problem.
Roland, what I appreciate with you, it's like you're also a traveler of boxing. You travel a lot and you box, you share some experience in really different gym in the world, in America, and in Ontario, Toronto, also in San Diego, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, in the Mayweather gym with Big Nate.
Yes.
Do you recall all that experience, and what was maybe the best moment in that great gym?
Well, in the Walker gym, my greatest moment was when I got a chance to meet Freddie Roach. I always wanted to meet Freddie Roach. I don't know why, but I always value Freddie Roach because for all the stuff that he's going through, dealing with Parkinson's and still being able to train fighters, I think it takes someone strong to do that. Being at the Mayweather gym now, my greatest moment was having a chance to train for a senior. The reason why I say that because for a senior faced my trainer's trainer as a professional, you know. So I mean, for me to go down to the Mayweather gym and be training for a senior who faced my trainer, Calvin, which Calvin made the Olympic team and turned pro, and give me a senior help, and then just accepting me right away and started working with me and teaching me stuff. I was really happy with that, you know. So yeah, I think that's a good moment for me. You know. Hopefully a lot of fights. That's really the wish for next year, you know, to try and find a good sponsor so that, you know, instead of working all the time, I could focus on boxing. I think that's the major thing I need, is just to find good sponsors, so, you know, my job could be boxing, so I don't have to worry about, you know, bills and all stuff like that. It's just a matter of just finding the right sponsor and someone to take that. Yeah. So I think that's it.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much.